have a 12-year-old that's going to be running late models for Andy Ponstein. His name is Cole Glasson. This kid is awesome. You're going to love this interview, folks. And you heard him right here first on Burning Rubber Radio.
Yeah, I think he's going to make a name for himself for the next decades.
He's 12 years old. He's been racing as long as Clint Boyer almost.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Oh, my Lord. Well, folks, hey, listen, hang around because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming on this edition of Burning Rubber Radio. We'll be right back.
Okay, guys, I asked for 3 slices of pizza because I got a special guest with me tonight. I hope I have it here under this towel. Good. Good. Yeah. You guys are good.
See? Ronnie's fatter than I am.
You didn't need it. No, all right. Here's the deal. I got a special guest, you guys, and I'm very excited to introduce him. He is new to this arena of the interview circuit, so we're going to bring him out here. His name is Cole Glasson, and he's a young man of 12, and I want to hear all about his racing. Cole, welcome to Burning Rubber Radio.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure, man. First of all, I mean, you're just dynamic when it comes to what you're doing on the racetrack. You're tearing it up. Can you give us a little information about what you're driving currently and how you got involved in racing?
Well, recently I've been accepted on the Andy Ponstein Racing in a CRA late model series. In the late model, I came from a team called RSWC, and they trained me in the Ford Focus Midget. And usually most of my background was in go-karts. I started out when I was 5 years old in go-karts, and it was a hobby, and it turned out to be a career. And now I'm in a late model.
Well, that's very exciting. Go ahead, Andy.
I was just going to ask you, Cole, are you going to be in racing on dirt, or are you going to be racing asphalt on the late model?
Right now we're racing asphalt, and that's my plans for the next couple of years is asphalt oval racing.
Well, I wanted to know, is your family a family of race fans? Were you all watching races on the weekends, or was it because once you started in the karts, you were probably pretty young, being that you're 12 now? Was it all about going to the races itself and not really a spectator sport for you and your family?
Well, we sometimes watch NASCAR races.
Okay.
And it's always a lot funner to actually be at the races and actually watch them on TV. But we're a couple races, and my family loves to watch it.
I bet they love watching you. Now, you already mentioned that you have a career. So what I want to ask you is, where do you see yourself as 2013 unfolds, and where are you trying to put yourself as you become a teenager and then as you become an adult? Do you have a plan at this point, or are you just taking every season as it comes?
Well, we have a 2-year contract with Andy Ponstein Racing, and for the next 2 years we're going to be racing in the CRA JEG Series. And hopefully by the time I'm 16, I'll be in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series.
Oh.
My goal is to keep on improving and moving up the ranks.
Oh, it's so exciting, Cole. It's so exciting. What do you got, Crate?
Yeah, I was just looking at this stuff. Cole, I mean, you've gone from cars at like 185 horsepower. You're stepping all the way up to a car with 400 horsepower. I mean, what was your first reaction when you went out and did the test? I mean, that had to be like twice as much as you've ever had before. What was the feeling like?
It was definitely a lot more power. I thought going from a 20 horsepower cart to a 185 horsepower midget was a big difference.
Right.
And we were almost tripling the power. That's just crazy. It was a lot more power.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And you obviously had to change your whole driving style to get accustomed to the more horsepower.
Yes, it was a lot. The steering wheel was definitely a lot heavier. It tires you out more than any other car I've been in. It was just a lot harder to drive, and I had to put more input into my steering, and definitely just it's a car that you have to have a lot of control with.
Wow.
Right.
You're so mature for your number of years you have. I'm just curious very quickly, what do you do about school? Are you in full-time public school, or do you do tutor or something of that nature? And what age do you get your driver's license? Because obviously you've been driving so long, you should have more experience in seat time than anybody else your age. Tell us when you get that driver's license.
It's still the regular driver's license. I'll still get it at 85. But public school, and every time we're going to race, I ask my teachers if they have any homework to give me before I go, and then on my trip, I'll get it done.
I see. Very cool. Well, we really appreciate you being with us, Cole. I mean, you are just an amazing young man whose career I know is going to continue to skyrocket. You have certainly the goods and the talent behind your racing. You've got great people surrounding you, a family who supports you, and now you got Burning Rubber Radio as a strong fan, cheering for you. So what I'm going to ask you to do as we say goodnight is to tell you, please, do what all of our guests are asked to do, and that is in your biggest, strongest voice, say, "Burning Rubber, baby," because we ask every driver to do it, and you are not getting out until we have you do it.
Burning Rubber, baby.
Nice.
Thank you, Cole. That's Cole Glasson. Please check him out, and we'll bring him back on the program. Have a great day. Good night, Cole.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Take care, Cole. We'll keep up with you.